Michael, I know he spent the night at the loft last night, but when I'm not there, I don't know what he does. He can't stay away from Abby. So.
Okay, Michael has to know that the smart thing to do is stay clear from Abby until the murder charges, right?
Yeah.
Are cleared.
Yeah, it doesn't mean he's going to do that.
Well, if we keep pushing him, it's just going to make it worse. We have to trust that Michael is going to do the right thing. Now, Brenda's son, on the other hand, is just whole thing is driving me crazy. So, what's going on with the kidnapping?
I don't know. I was taken off the case. You got to talk to whoever they put in charge.
Well, you're the only one that I trust. You know, right?
Mac knows that. That's why he took me off the case in the first place. He thinks I can't be impartial when it comes to you.
Look, it's not about me. We were talking about a little boy who's missing. And if we don't find that little boy, Brenda is going to lose it completely.
So, Dodger, are you going to drink? Or have you bought into all that self-help crap that Lucky and Tracy are peddling?
No, I subscribe to the school of help thyself, to anything I can get my hands on.
That's my boy. Spencer DNA shines through. Live life to the fullest, beyond the walls, outside the box. If I choose to drink, I'll drink. It doesn't mean I can't stop.
All right, prove it. Stop after just that one.
Spencer?
Yep, right here.
Haven't I married you two before?
Almost.
Oh, cold feet.
That was a family emergency.
Oh, right. Your son, wasn't it? How is he?
I don't believe we've met. I'm Nicholas Cassadine, his brother and witness.
So you two are planning on staying through the vows this time?
Yes.
There shouldn't be any interruptions.
And we have here, it's Spencer and McKenna. Okay, I'm missing one. Oh. Last month.
Here we go.
I didn't want Brenda to get too attached to this little boy until we figured out what's going on with Suzanne. But she didn't want to listen. She jumped right in, and understandably, she couldn't wait to be a mother. But I didn't get close. I wasn't going to bond with the kid. And now that the kid's missing, she thinks I don't want her son back.
Look, I've worked a lot of missing kid cases, and the parents, they say things because they're scared. You can't take it personally.
Well, that's what she's doing. She's second-guessing everything she did that night. Like, why did she tell the guard to stay in the car? Why did she let the little kid wander off? And now she blames one of my enemies for taking him.
I'm telling you, before I was taken off the case, everything we had was pointing at Suzanne. You know, Robin and Brenda are sitting there. They look the other way, and Lucian walks away. They could have run after him and grabbed him.
Right.
Or the guard.
Right.
I think someone obviously walked in that he knew and lured him away.
Something's been off from this little boy from the beginning, you know? Everything seems right, but it's not. Something is not. Why would someone give away a kid after 3 years?
Because she didn't want him to turn out like Theo, and she didn't want Theo to make him turn into a carbon copy of Alexander.
But Theo's dead, according to Suzanne, right?
So you don't think that she just grew a conscience and thought it was cruel that she was keeping a child away from his mother?
No, I don't think that. You know what I think? I think Suzanne is working some kind of angle. And the hard part's going to be getting Brenda to accept that.
Wow. Look at that. He didn't drain the glass. He didn't make a wild grab for the bottle. Obviously, the interventionists have jumped to an erroneous conclusion. I hope you didn't have money on me sprouting tails and a horn.
No, I think you'd make a terrible unicorn, Luke. We're just worried about you. You know, I mean, I am too. I mean, can you blame us? You did douse the Haunted Star and yourself in gasoline.
Yeah, that was a really stupid way to try to clean the carpet. And I can tell that there's still a little ode of diesel in here.
I mean, you do realize that sort of thing tends to send the masses into a panic. It makes people think you're seriously considering cashing in all your chips.
And what about you? Are you panicked? Do you think I should do the 12-step cha-cha?
Oh, come on. You know I'm in no position to pass judgment. I mean, over the years, I've developed a taste for fine whiskey myself, so I can't exactly push you to clean up your act, and I have no intention of doing so.
And why would you? That farce the other night was just Lucky trying to comprehend the incomprehensible, just him trying to make sense of Jake's death. He just can't wrap his head around the fact that it was a terrible, random accident. He thinks you fix Dad, you fix the world. Well, it doesn't work like that. I'm afraid nothing is ever going to bring that little boy back.
You don't think Lucky knows that?
He knows. He just can't accept the fact that I could hit a 4-year-old and keep driving unless I was sauced. He needs me to say that I have a problem I don't have.
I mean, if all Lucky's looking for is closure, why not just suck it up and tell him what he wants to hear?
No, I won't do it. I'm not going to put the label alcoholic on myself when I'm not. I know alcoholism, Dodge. I knew a drunk intimately. A mean, nasty son of a bitch who only thought about his next drink. That is not me. And it never will be.
Are we waiting on any late arrivals?
No.
You sure?
Last chance to back out.
I told you I'd marry you, didn't I? Let's just get on with it already.
I know that this is unconventional, but it's right. And I look forward to the adventure that we're about to embark on together.
Suzanne went out of her way to get close to Brenda, earn her trust. At first, I thought it was part of, Theo's endgame, getting back at Brenda for killing his son. Then the little boy shows up. Complete chaos.
Makes you wonder if Suzanne was trying to... This is part of something bigger. I don't know. Kidnapping Lucian, the whole thing. I don't know. What about the adoption papers? Does Spinelli get anything on that?
Yeah, he checked out, everything checked out. But, I thought the DNA test would be, it would answer the big question. But the little kid disappeared before we could do it.
When was the DNA
The
test
morning
scheduled?
after the little kid disappeared. There we are.
Who asked for the DNA test?
Well, I pushed for it because I thought that was the best thing to do. But then Brenda refused because she felt like I was telling her that she didn't know her son.
Then what made her reconsider?
She talked to Robin, right? Robin told her that the DNA test would be the best thing for everybody, including her son.
What about Suzanne? Did she know about this?
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, we just got her motive.
This drunk you knew, what happened to him?
He disappeared. Hopefully he's long dead.
It's all right. If you don't want to talk about it, I understand. All right.
The son of a bitch I'm talking about was your grandfather, Dodge. The late, unlamented Tim Spencer. He was a mean, nasty drunk. He was an alcoholic. He went to sleep every night with a bottle next to his bed. He woke up every morning reaching for that bottle and starting over. He used to beat my mother senseless. And when she was down for the count, he'd start in on me. When I was 7, he put me in the hospital with a broken collarbone, 2 cracked ribs, and a concussion. And why? Because I foolishly tried to stop him from killing my mother.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Dear old Dad was a dock worker. He was uneducated. And he had a big chip on his shoulder. He cared about nothing but where he was going to get his next drink. When I was 9, he beat my mother so badly she laid in bed for 2 days. Afraid to go to the doctor. And when my little sister Bobby and I came home from school, We found her dead. The old man was there, sitting at the kitchen table, drinking. He didn't say a word. He just finished his bottle and walked out, and we never saw him again. So I think you can see why I will not accept this label people are trying to put on me. I am not like Tim Spencer. If I was, I would have put a gun to my head a long time ago, believe me. But I'm not. I am not an alcoholic.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the presence of this witness to join Lucas Lorenzo Spencer and Sio
Why don't I just see it? Siobhan?
in holy matrimony. It's not to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but reverently and solemnly. If any person can show just cause why they should not be joined, let them speak now or forever hold their peace. Do you, Lucky, take Sio
Siobhan.
to be your wife, promising to love, honor, cherish, and protect her, forsaking all others as long as you both shall live?
I do. You've got my heart. It's a permanent lock. Everything I am is in love with you. My soul, my mind, my body, my spirit. That will never change. I pledge myself to you, Elizabeth, today, forever.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my constant faith and abiding love.
By the power vested in me by the state of New York, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.
There's nowhere